Free Community Summit in Grand Rapids today will look to teach families how to safely and legally handle police encounters. The Safe Encounters Community Summit will cover topics like traffic stops, door knocks, police station visits, and your legal rights, according to organizers. The program includes scenario-based training led by Grand Rapids Police, followed by panel discussions with attorneys, mental health experts, and police officers, including Grand Rapids Police Chief Eric Winstrom. The event, organized by the NAACP and the Grand Rapids Club of Business and Professional Women, will go from 1 to 4 this afternoon at the Grand Rapids Center for Community Transformation on Madison Avenue, with doors opening at 12:30. And for this weekend's conversation, I first asked the summit's lead organizer, how do you balance teaching people to legally protect themselves with maintaining productive police-community relationships?
I think bringing everyone to the table. So bringing the community to the table, having law enforcement there, as well as having legal representation there. And not just any legal representation. If you think about it, when we talk about Attorney Stephen Drew, we're talking about one of the best attorneys in the state of Michigan, someone with decades of experience, who's worked on some of the top cases that are well known across the country. When we talk about experts, we're bringing in the best of the best.
What role does emotional wellness play before, during, and after these encounters that most people overlook?
Oh, I'm glad you asked that question, because we really can't talk about all of this stuff without talking about mental health and trauma, right? Because many people, when we hear the stories, especially those that did not go well, there is a lot of trauma attached to them. So we want to have a brief conversation about the importance of recognizing that mental health and trauma can be a part of these scenarios, and then have resources. We will have resource tables there, so we'll have various community organizations there, and they will have information for community members to be able to seek out help if necessary.
Since you are the organizer of this summit, what is the one thing that you hope families walk away knowing that they didn't really understand before?
Families will walk away feeling more prepared that if they have an encounter with an officer, that they can go through that experience with a calm voice, having understanding of what's going to take place and what they need to do, having an understanding of what the officer is saying, is asking, or expecting of them, and that at the end of the encounter, people will feel prepared to know that after this, not only am I going to go home alive, I'm going to go home uninjured, right? And so they don't have to escalate the emotions from, a panic, or have the fear, right? Because a lot of times people, you see the lights, and right away, you start to panic, and we feel fearful of what's going to happen. And so we want people to feel prepared so that they are less fearful, whether it is youth or adults, when they encounter law enforcement.
Our thanks to Dr. Elisa Carter for her time. We are sending a crew to this event, and we will recap it later tonight starting at 6.